Livestream day. I'm Rosie, and these are the Handpans, and hello. So the way it works is you give me some words and I play the handpan, and yeah. So the first word I'm going to play about is about having a haircut. I feel like there's a bittersweet excitement to having a haircut, or as my gran used to call them, a DHC, a drastic haircut. So if you're having a haircut right now, this is for you. And especially if you're like, if you're British about it and you're having a haircut and you're like, I don't know if I like it. But then you trust the process, but then maybe it's okay. Right, let's do it. Snippy, the moment, and then it turns out good at the end. Sorry if you lost internet for a second there, or rather, if I lost internet for a second there. It disappeared, but hopefully it's back now and we'll never know why it happened. So good to see everyone joining in, saying hello, all of that stuff. Let me know where you're tuning in from if you want. The next word I'm going to play is all about collecting sandwiches, which is nice. There's loads of really good cafes around here. Loads of lovely food portions. So this is about going out for delicious lunches and having nice sandwiches, but not necessarily eating all of the sandwich and taking it home. And then you have a second sandwich for dinner. But it's the same sandwich. delicious sandwiches from delicious sandwich places. And hello to everyone just joining. It's great to see so many people tuning in. Glad you're enjoying it so far. Yeah, I'm going to use this moment to say a very exciting announcement. I've got an EP out. So many of you will know Amy Naylor, who gave that word. And she and I have made an EP and it's out. Really messing up the delivery of that. So after this live stream is over, head over to Spotify. It's called Egg and Spoon Energy because one time we were trying to carry a cup of tea to the park and spilled it. It was very egg and spoon energy.
What does egg and spoon mean?
Egg and spoon energy as in like holding, you know, like an egg and spoon race. And you're, oh my God, is this a really British thing?
I think so.
American friends, did you have an egg and spoon race as part of like your school sports day where everyone would line up and hold an egg in a spoon and run down a racetrack and the first person to get to the end but with the egg on the spoon? Is this something that's really British? Because might limit the market. Anyway, yes, okay, great, right, Americans, Faith knows what an egg and spoon race is. Good, thank goodness. So while we were recording this EP, we decided to go for a walk, like taking a mug of tea with us, which does now, I say it sound incredibly British. So we were like wobbling down and it had egg and spoon energy and we were like joking like, oh, we should call the album that. And now we did. So there we are. So once this is over, head over to Spotify and listen to Egg and Spoon Energy by me and Amy Naylor. It's out today. And tell your mates about it. And that's good. Called Porta Banda, the band. Yeah. Pretty UK. Yeah. Pretty, everyone has egg and spoon races. Okay. Endless night. Thinking about a long night. Endless. And that also, it feels like endless night in England today because it's grey, surprisingly. endless night. Or is it the Narnia thing? Always winter and never Christmas. That's a cruel, cruel thing to wish on anyone. There's a dark grey moodiness in the air. If you're enjoying it, do like the video, and why not invite some of your friends? If you've got some friends that would like a handpan on a Thursday, invite them over. Why not? It's a good one. Dodging mosquitoes. Oh, the sound of mosquitoes is so high, piercing, and it's so difficult to sleep when you know there's a mosquito in the room. So wherever you're dodging mosquitoes, this goes out to you. Thinking all about mosquitoes. And now I'm thinking about a baby mouse. That's so cute. Oscar with a baby mouse in his pocket. Adorable. But also, I really don't like mice. I saw a mouse today, not in the house. There was no mouse in the house. And I know they're cute and tiny and like, but it's just the skittering. I could just do without the skittering. If they just moved in a normal way. That's so mouse isn't it? If they wouldn't skitter. I think it's like biological, isn't it? Like our brain's meant to be like, "Wah, don't do that." So what can I say? But I'm sure a baby mouse in the pocket is very cute. The Three Blind Mice and Hickory Dickory Dock mashup that everyone didn't know they needed. Someone's asking, Nora's asking a little bit more. So these are the handpan. This is the handpan. Electronics. No, there's no electronics. It's just a hole in the bottom. So it's made of steel, this one. Smushed up, pushed together, and each of these different circles makes a different note. And some people think it sounds like a harp or like a, I don't know. It does sound a bit electronic. I was doing some stuff. I was going around playing in a hospital, and it's really lovely the amount of people that were like, "Where's the microphone for that? Is it plugged in?" And I was like, "No, it's just like, you know," which is so helpful. You can just carry it around. It's really light. So yeah, it's made of steel, and it has no electronics. It's just physics. But I don't know how. I don't know physics of it. Oh my gosh, the people that make these are geniuses. Right, sisters catching up. So nice. So it's based on the instruments, the Caribbean instruments of Trinidad and Tobago, the steel pans, but it was sort of flipped inside out, and it's been really developed and changed over the past sort of 20 years that it's been invented. But yeah, so originally from Trinidad and Tobago and continued. And this one is a tongue pan, slightly different. It's got these tongues sort of cut out of it. So you'll hear the slightly different sound of that. Right, sisters catching up. Who would you conjure up right now if you wanted to have a catch up? Would it be your sisters? Someone else? Whoever you love, send them some vibes, some catching up vibes. really good friends with people, and it just everyone's overlapping, and they're like, yeah, and that reminds me of this, and yeah, and yeah. Imagine what you could do with the steel pans in the kitchen. Yeah, people sometimes think it's a wok. A wok. What are you doing? Tickling a wok. Party streamers. So it was a party last night. I had a party for at the Globe, the show I'm in, which is fun. Come and see it if you're in London. And at the end there is party streamers, and yeah, so party streamers, kapow streamer, very exciting. It's a celebration. It's a fiesta. Let's dance. Party streamers. That was really fun. My new release is on Spotify, it's on Apple, Amazon, any of those streaming places. And make sure that when you listen to it about 500 times. And then I might get a penny. So yeah, look up Porter Banda or Egg and Spoon Energy or Rosie Burgundy, all on Spotify and those places. Out today! It's out today! It's very exciting. Right, your favourite ride at the theme park. So hi to everyone just joining. Hi Jill. Hi everybody. Your favourite ride at the theme park. I'm not really such a theme parks person, but I'm sure a little thrill, exciting. I was thinking about how there's so much like anticipation at a theme park or on the theme ride. You're going up and you're going up, and then you have that moment of euphoria, but also you think that, well, I always just assume that I'm going to die, but I guess that doesn't happen. And then at the end you're like, oh, that wasn't so bad. I'd do that again. That was a really fun suggestion. Thank you. How do you feel about other musicians sampling your work? Yeah, cool. I mean, I think it's really interesting. As long as you send it to me and credit me, I would love to see what comes out. I think the handpan is such a fun instrument to take bits of and use in things. But yeah, get in touch. Right. brio. This is my classical music showing. When I see brio, I think of allegro con brio, which is like, I don't know, brio. It's like energy, I think, in Italian, maybe. Could be. Ooh. Energy, lively. That's what we're getting. I'm gonna be like, oh, I've forgotten all the words. When you're like learning music, classical music, you get these like big lists of paper that you have to learn of all these Italian terms. But you just think, why don't you just say them in English? What you mean, if you're English, like obviously say them in your language, but the way that we as like little British school children were like allegro. Anyway, so it means that if I go to Italy, I can talk about speeds quite well, and also the different words for drums, but nothing else. Brio. Apologies for my Italian pronunciation for sure. If you're enjoying the video, why not subscribe to my YouTube channel? There's loads of Handpan stuff there, and you can see more Handpan things. Oh my gosh, also, if you're enjoying my socks, which you should be, they were made by the incredible Sue Naylor. Look at these, they're beautiful. and they're perfect for this weather, which is practically winter. Thank you, Scene. Everyone, enjoy my amazing socks. Ooh is the word conundrum. Cool socks. I know, aren't they? Conundrum. If you have a conundrum in your life right now, do you have a conundrum in your life? What is it? You can share it with the room if you want to, or just think about it now during this moment of time. A conundrum that gets solved just at the end. Sometimes when you're stuck in a conundrum, you just the worst bit is that undecided bit, and then once you've decided, then you sometimes the deciding is the worst bit. Is where I'll go with that. Oh, the conundrum of getting the other hand working. Yeah, that's a difficult one. That is a tough time. Loads of practice and yeah, because it's so natural for us to have like one hand that works more, does more things. That getting the left hand for me is always needs to be dragged along. But it'll get there. Always hungry. Always hungry. Thinking about being hungry and then the moments of actual eating where there is no hunger and then straight back into hunger. Speaking of food, burritos. Delicious, incredible. I feel like the best foods are the ones that are food wrapped in other food, like burritos, pancakes, pies. Delicious. And a burrito is really everything that you could possibly want. And I'm hoping that that is Laura's way of telling me that we're having burritos for dinner. That'd be great. Having a housemate that cooks dinner for you. Incredible. Especially when it's burritos. I'm gonna be so sad if it's not burritos now. It was so much fun. Thank you all so much for being here. And I'd like to end with one more tune. Many of you know Barry, who tunes in frequently. His mum is poorly at the moment, so I thought we could all send some healing vibes to Barry's mum, who often joins in on the streams as well. So, everyone, let's send out some healing get well soon vibes. So this is for you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. I hope you had a lovely Thursday. I'm going to be on a bit of a break because I'm doing the play and a few other exciting things, which check out my Instagram and you'll find out a bit more about that. But thank you so much for being here. There will be another live stream at some point in the future. And I hope you have wonderful few weeks. Check out our EP, Egg and Spoon Energy, on Spotify, and all the other ways to stay connected, do YouTube, etc. Thank you all. Have a lovely day.